Let's go, let's go.
We'll go ahead and start with Coach. Coach, you want, after seeing the film and everything about Sam Houston State game, just go ahead and give your thoughts on that.
Yeah, just a tight game against a good football team, and just really challenge our guys to be really detailed going forward. As we get right here in the meat of this conference schedule, and that's where the challenge lays. You just go back and just look, really over the last 2 weeks, really about probably six to 10 plays, that have halted us from getting the results that we want. And, those are things that we've just got to be really focused on, really detailed about going back and being really good, playing clean football as we go forward.
You say the last couple weeks you said you're close. As you go back and look at the film, is there one thing you're close at, or is it a combination of things?
Just execution. Just being able to go execute, that play, and that's the thing about football is you don't know when that play is going to be that play. And that's why you always, we're emphasizing our guys playing hard, and which is one thing our guys have done. They play with great effort, but you just got to really go out and execute, at the highest level for the longevity of the football game, because you don't know when, that play is going to be the play, ultimately the play. And, those are things that we've got to do. So we've just got to go out and execute very consistently, and really just, focused. We talk about, using the word grit, and just, talking about enthusiasm is common, endurance is rare. Just being able to endure and be focused through the long haul, being able to finish a game. And, we use that in many aspects, practice, a week, school. There's multiple different ways we can, utilize that, and we talk about that word. But just being able to do that and being able to go out and finish plays, finish a game going forward.
The second half, I couldn't see, but in the fourth quarter, you've been outscored 48-24, and I believe in the third quarter, you've been outscored as well. I guess, what have you seen? It's been different in the first, second half, and what can you do to get better at it?
Yeah, just go out and execute. I mean, that's going to be a common theme, just about execution, and that's in all three phases. That's offensively, defensively, and special teams, just being clean, being consistent, and being able to go out and execute, the scheme that we're needed to get done at that moment, depending on whatever side of the ball it is. And, those are things we got to do. And just going back to, being able to endure and be able to stay focused throughout a football game and go finish. And then, that's where the challenge lays right now with our guys.
Looking at the passing game, it looks like Trevor and Kyron, they have the majority of the targets, or at least the receptions, I'll say. Is there anything that you're coaching as far as, when you talk to Cody about kind of spreading the ball? Is that a play thing, a scheme thing? Like why is he just seem to be going to those two guys the most?
Yeah, I mean, the plays are off of reads, and those where those reads take him is where those footballs can go. And, from a receiving core, those guys have done a really good job. They've been consistent about what they've done. Those are our two most experienced returning guys right there at receiver. So we should expect those guys to be able to go out and execute and do the things that they've done, over the past few weeks. And then, we got those next guys that are coming. And, we're just continuing to develop that group. That's a group that's got to be really detailed. That's a group that's got to be really focused on what's going on, for us to go forward having success. And, Kyron's a really dynamic player when he's got the ball in his hand. And, he's done a good job. He's got to continue to do that. I mean, we talk about all the times the good ones are good all the time. And, that's the results we got to get from our really good players. Got to play really good all the time.
The defensively, last week you gave up, I think it was 11 minutes they had the ball in the fourth quarter, almost 11 minutes. That was kind of a trend from the first two home games. Is that on the defense, or is that on the offense not being able to get first downs? I mean, they gave the ball right back.
Yeah, I mean, combination of, obviously you get on the field, you would like to get off the field, defensively, but at the same time, when you get in some of those situations, we've got to be able to hold clock as well. And, when you get in a 4-minute offensive situation, 5-minute offensive situation, that's where we've got to be really good, and be consistent enough and good enough to go move the ball, and not only move the ball, but hold on to the ball, and not put those guys back on the field.
Now you got Southeastern coming in. They've started out conference play 2-0. Just what's the overall view of what they've done this season? Yeah, I mean, Coach Seflo does a really good job over there. Those guys, they're 3-1 right now. Game got canceled early on. They're 2-0 in conference. Got a lot of athletes on the field. Got a really good quarterback, who's playing well. They've done a good job. They went and played Ole Miss really close at Ole Miss. We got a good football team rolling here on Saturday.
Obviously, their defense is going to be pretty well because you've seen it over the last couple of years here. Are you expecting a lot of blitzes from that because you've seen that before from them, and are you prepared for that?
Yeah, I mean, we're just right now going back through tape and watching and just preparing. I mean, just how we would through a normal week, and just going back off, of what the first 4 games and what they've done, and what they line up and what they do, and those are the things that we're preparing for.
Do you think it helps the fact that the kids have seen that defense basically in practice, your offense guys?
I don't necessarily think that. The thing about most defenses is there's certain coverages and stuff. I mean, you see a lot of coverages throughout the the season and all that. But I don't necessarily think it does.
This is a different week. I know you and the players say that you're always focused on yourself, but I mean, just this week, I guess it'll be an elephant in the room. This team's facing their former head coach. Have you had a message? Have you told them? Will you tell them? And what will you tell them as far as, I guess, keeping emotions in check or anything along those lines?
Yeah, to focus on us. And, the thing is, we're playing Southeastern. And, they're playing McNeese. And, our guys got to, when the ball snapped, you got to go execute and do your job. And at that moment, that's what we've got to do. And we've got to do that consistently throughout the entire football game.
It seems like last weekend, and with the Guidry defense, they're always susceptible to deep plays, it looks like. You seem to open it up a little bit. You went deep a little bit. You got the long touchdown pass. Is that something that the offense kind of evolving in as you move on, that you're seeing more of those deep opportunities?
Yeah, I mean, I think just it's been progression with us and just continuing to get better and understand the scheme and just go out in the word. I mean, it's going to come up again. It's just execution. And just being able to go out and execute those plays that are called, when they're called, and guys being able to, to finish the play.
Has Cody kind of fallen into, he now can see different options, whereas the game obviously was all new. You would almost stick to the first option too much. More options are opening up now? Yeah,
I mean, him along with other guys, I mean, you've just seen those guys continually get better here we sat, just playing in the offense longer and just being more comfortable and understanding, and that's something he's feeling right now along with some other guys. So we're pushing towards really getting the how we want to execute and how we want to get done and the consistency of that on offense.
All right, Coach, appreciate it.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers, and I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
I'm Sterling Gilbert, the head football coach at McNeese. Football is back, McNeese is back, and we're excited about this season. We have 6 home games. Bring your family, your friends. We have a family-friendly tailgate. Come buy your season tickets now. Looking forward to seeing y'all. Go Pokes.
CBS Lake Charles and Energy Transfer are pleased to present you with the Eye on Outstanding Teachers Award for the month of October. And of course, this is for your outstanding work inside and out of the classroom. And of course, because of your teaching, it allows the youth of our great community the chance to grow and excel for years to come. So on behalf of CBS, Energy Transfer, and everyone in the Lake area, we would like to say congratulations to you and thank you for everything.
Well, thank y'all.
Round of applause.
Time to grow together. Telemundo Lake Charles 19.3 is here to help us grow and prosper in our Lake Charles community. Great things are coming to Telemundo Lake Charles 19.3 on antenna. Stay tuned.
Jonte is like the leader. He doesn't have a problem telling somebody what to do, making sure what they do is right. Marv just comes in and just does. You don't have to tell him anything. He goes straight to work. Both you guys are like perfect, like what you want.
If Jonte's not here though, Marv's a lot quieter.
Yeah.
If Jonte's here, it's a lot louder back there.
Just everyday duties, just cutting the fish. Always cut the fish, gotta make sure we got some fine cut fish. Cut the fish up.
Good job, guys. Good job. Good job, buddy.
The boss man, man. There's the boss man right there. After we cut the fish, we usually just season it up. Enough. So that's good right there. That right there, we got our nice cooked fish. Just go over here, ready to be cooked, baby. The two special ladies over here, they get it done, man. These two ladies get it done every day. Miss Tessie and that's Miss Kathy. They get it done every day, man. Get it done every day. Gotta have that water every day on the job, man. Gotta drink that water, man. H2O, keep us right. Not usually it's quiet in here. Everybody's scared of the camera.
50-year seniors coming back. How do you separate football, working, and college, and have time for all of them?
It's really like a time management thing. You really gotta how can I put it? You really gotta organize your schedule every day, really, and just learn how to cope with everything. It's really not that bad once you get used to it, though. So.
Yeah, it's all about responsibility, what you knowing that you have to do, and time management to make sure that you do it. Like we know that we have to, in order to be, if we want to be the top seniors, we want to be top of our conference. We know we got to put in extra work, and we also know that we have to actually work here. So. Time management important, responsibility, making sure you do the right things when you're not at work or football. Just all go together to be one big thing.
Yeah, everybody talks about you guys, about how much fun you have together, and as cut-ups in the locker room. Who's the funnier guy?
Him.
Yeah, I'm definitely the funniest guy.
Why?
He'll just say something, but I just crack up like.
Yeah, we've been together the whole 5 years. We've been through good, we've been through bad. We was at the bottom with each other. We came to the top with each other. So basically, he basically know everything I'm gonna say. Or even when I do say it, he know that it's basically funny anything I say to him. So
I know every time I'm feeling bad or I need a laugh or something. I know I can depend on him for anything.
Hey, this is our teammate right here. Come here, Steve. This we working with us all
This
guys.
Our young boy right here. This is our boy Steve right here.
It's our young defensive tackle. He gonna be next. You heard me up next. But he working here too. He's scared right now. Scared of the camera. Got all the food ready for the ladies to cook. He's waiting on some orders now.
Hopefully I can show you how it go down on that grill. That is.
Yeah. There's a 6 fish with a large salad.
All right.
Yeah, Tessie, we get you that camera video. Putting our bread on there, you understand? No.
Coaching staff is fabulous. They come in once a week, not only just to eat, but they also just check on the kids, how they're doing. Are they being respectable? Are they showing up on time? You know, are they working good? Coaches are awesome. The kids are great. Kids got discipline. That's why I like hiring them. You know, just good kids, good-hearted kids. Plus, like the customers, you have the athletes that they get to go watch on Saturday, and then they get to come in the restaurant and they get to interact with the kids, and then they know they're seniors, so they've had them for, they've seen them play for a few years, and they get to interact. Man, it's just a good thing for the customers. It's good for the kids. They get to interact with people, in a business atmosphere. It's really good.
Is it important for you guys to stay local as far as that goes and make sure that these kids are away from home, but in a way this town becomes a place they can call home?
Yep. I honestly love the kids just like they're my own kids. If they need something, I would drop what I'm doing and go do whatever they needed, just like if it was my own kid. They genuinely work in my business, which is my livelihood, provides for my family, so I try to provide for them too.
And it's neat over the years. You see guys like there's still some guys that come in here that worked here when they were in college, and that are have other jobs now. But they come eat back here, and it's just neat. You kind of see them go from. I'm not that old, but I know I remember when Jason Miller worked here. Now he works somewhere else. And he eats in here probably once a week.
Yeah.
It's just neat to see those guys throughout their lives. Coming back and stuff.
They're always welcome back.
They're always welcome back. Yep.
It's for the poor boy. This is a large poor boy, yeah.
Need more shrimp in this.
Look at this. Oh, that lady is bad, bro. Man, all on the camera running. I'm gonna take it out, man. You guys should order ready, sir.
Order ready.
Pam. Here you go, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Go enjoy.
Appreciate it. Thank
No
you.
problem. Happy customers.
And you guys know each other before you got to McNeese?
No, the first day I met him, we was on our official visit. I walked in the room, he had a bag of chips. He said, "Do you want some chips?" I said, "Nah." And we went from there.
So from a bag of chips?
From a bag of chips.
From a bag of chips.
From a bag of chips.
You know right away that you guys were going to hit it off?
No, we didn't.
We didn't, but we left. We actually left the hotel room on our official visit that Friday night, and we ended up having our two hosts was actually best friends, and they were living together. So basically, we was together the whole weekend on our official visit, and from there we just always was together.
When you get down to it, what brings you guys together is football. But after football, you got a lifelong friend. How much has this time in McNeese meant to you guys?
It's been great, man. McNeese has been great. It's never, even old coaches, new coaches, we always treated with respect. We always were coached to the best of our ability. We are being coached to the best of our ability now even more. This all season, it's been a grind. It's been great. So McNeese has been nothing but great to us. It's been great. We'll always be back.
Want to start your own restaurant?
No, we just gonna stay coming to Mr. Bill's, man. No, we'll just eat at Mr. Bill's the rest of our life, and then we come to Lake Charles.
Every time you come to Lake Charles, you can eat here?
Yeah. We know we can eat here. We know we can eat here anytime, man. So.
It gives us great pride to root for our hometown teams. It's an excitement that our customers and our local employees feel as we cheer on our McNeese State Cowboys. We live, work, and play right here in Southwest Louisiana. So from all of us at Cameron Communications, we say, go Pokes!
Hi, I'm Kimberly Griffin. Welcome to Legacy Jewelers. We have a beautiful selection of engagement rings in stock, but we also specialize in customized engagement rings. We love our Mignon Faget. She is Louisiana inspired, and each piece is handcrafted with precious metals. Ricky Parton is our in-house master jeweler, and he has served the Lake area over 42 years with customized wedding sets, jewelry, and repairs. Let us customize your special moment at Legacy Jewelers. Fine jewelry, Southern influence.
Hello, my name is David Garza, Associate Pastor at Trinity Baptist Church over the Spanish congregation here in Lake Charles, a growing town home to a great university, friendly folks, and a bright future. As a city on the move, Lake Charles is welcoming many new families who are moving here to work, to settle down, and to become a part of the fabric of this city. Many of these new neighbors are Hispanic, hardworking, family-oriented, and dedicated to help Lake Charles thrive. CBS 17 and the new Telemundo Lake Charles wants to welcome our new neighbors to Lake Charles and encourage you to do the same. Hola, mis amigos y amigas, bienvenidos a Lake Charles. Watch Telemundo for all the great programming, including the 2020 Summer Olympics.
Were you guys living together, working together, ever get sick of each other?
Nah, it's rare. It's rare. Sometimes it might happen, but it only be for like 5 minutes. So
Are you more like teammates or brothers?
we more like brothers.
And so you guys each know what each guy's gonna do now, by now.
Oh yeah, we kind of planning on going to work at the same place actually.
After school?
After school, yeah.
So you're never gonna be separated from each other?
It don't seem like it.
And a football terminology for that, how does that play off on the field?
It's just basically chemistry. Like I said, we was at the bottom with each other, we was at the top. So I know what he can do and he know what I can do. So basically, I put on the side what I could do as my strengths, and he take it to make his weaknesses, my weaknesses stronger, and his strengths, I can make his weaknesses stronger. So basically, it's just chemistry on the field. We know what each other can do, and when we out there together, it just roll.
It's also like feeding off each other. Like I know sometimes like I don't feel like we don't feel like practicing sometimes, and we'll rub off on each other like, come on, we gotta get through it, and we'll just be going through everything.
This week we're with Kyrie Sutton, wide receiver, McNeese State, and Kyrie, second week in a row with 100 yards receiving. That's something we haven't seen around here a lot.
Yes, sir.
What's been the biggest difference with the offense now?
Fast tempo, different coaching styles. It's exciting.
One thing about last week's game, seemed like you guys got into more of a rhythm, especially early. How important is it for this offense to get in that rhythm?
It's very important because once everybody started clicking, then we become the team that we know we can be.
Now, the big play, the touchdown pass, was a bomb.
Yes, sir.
Something we hadn't seen in this offense. We've seen a lot of short dinks and dunks and kind of take off. Where is that offense and where did that come from? Because you were also, unless I'm mistaken, pass interfered on the play.
Yes, sir. So we watched film all week and they show man. So we just figured beat them up top and got to win one-on-ones.
Is there a lot of those plays in this offense?
Yes, sir.
So there's the potential to go deep?
Yes, sir.
Is that obviously more fun for you guys?
Of course.
Now, in that case, you were one-on-one with that guy.
Yes.
Do you guys have a signal that when you're one-on-one, or is there just a thing between you and Cody Ogeron, that you know you're one-on-one and it's my turn to take it, or is it just something mental now? Or
it's just something mental. He know his guys. He know what everyone could do, which routes win, and which reads to take.
One thing we've heard about this offense is a lot of run-pass options.
Yes, sir.
A lot of options for the quarterback, has to read a lot of defenses. But for a receiver, you're also playing off the defense too and reading them. How much different is that, and how much in sync do you have to be with the quarterback?
So much in sync. So the best thing to do is learn the defense, learn the plays, learn every position. That's just how I was taught to learn. So if you learn like that, you know better.
Now this week, the week before at Abilene Christian, you guys had a chance to put them away and didn't. You had a chance to put this game away and didn't. Is it a little frustrating now because the offense only had the ball for 4 minutes in the fourth quarter? You guys don't seem to be able to do that one final drive. Do you guys feel you're close?
Yes, sir. It's always frustrating, but we just got to fix the small things and come together.
How close is this offense to clicking always?
Very close. Just the little things.
This week, the week?
It should be, yes, sir.
One thing about this week coming up, you obviously know the opponent.
Yes, sir.
You know what kind of defense he plays.
Yes, sir.
You know it's an attack defense. Does that give you guys some opportunity to make plays down the field again?
Of course. Every game is a battle. Just got to win every possession, every drive.
Obviously, he plays, you saw the defense the last couple of years in practice. So there's no real surprise for you guys. It's an attack defense.
Yes, sir.
Do you guys have to also attack and not counterpunch, but punch first?
Yes, sir, of course.
So you guys are going to look to go downfield right away?
Yes, sir. That's the goal.
So in this case, I know you guys thought about playoffs, thought about conference championship and that. Really, it's on the line for you guys this week then.
Yes, sir.
Is there a desperation kind of in the mood or just a more focus?
More focus.
And what do you think you have to do to win this game?
Just take away the small things and, just prepare how we always prepare.
Is there any one thing, because Coach has said and you've said you guys are close. Is there any one thing that will change this? One thing you have to do, or is it a combination of just all the little things?
Combination of all the little things. Yes, sir. Everybody just got to buy in and just come together.
Is this the week for it?
Yes, sir.
Want to show your old coach something?
Yes, sir, of course.
This week, Southeastern against McNeese.
Hey, Braylon Jenkins here for Southwest Louisiana Eats. We're here at Hebert's Specialty Meats, located at 1140 Country Club Road in between Lake and Nelson, right here in Lake Charles. Here with one of the owners, Jerry Roseberry. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Very excited to be here. Now, of course, you've been here for 3 years.
Yes.
And of course, a new location coming soon. And we're excited. You have everything from fresh in case you get off and you want to have a good meal, frozen if you want to have it for later, and of course, you also have hot plate lunches.
Correct.
Tell us about that.
That is Tuesday through Saturdays from 11 till 2, or sometimes we run out before 2. So.
That means it's that good.
Yeah.
Now, of course, tell us about your hours of operation overall.
Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, Saturday till 4, and Sunday 2.
Now, what's your specialty item that everyone talks about?
And our specialty, deboned chickens. We have 16 different kinds of chicken.
And of course, we got to see the sausage making process in the back. They have a little bit of everything here. Trust me, you're going to want to check it out. And of course, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
This is Southwest Louisiana Eats, ABR Specialty Meats, located at 1140 Country Club Road.
This is CBS Lake Charles.